The Costa Rican phrase, Pura Vida, is used in several contexts. It can describe a life that flows as purely as the country's streams, or one as tranquil as its volcanic hot springs. Despite the context, the phrase paints a picture of a country full of life, from animals as small as these leafcutter ants to the abundant howler monkeys that roam the forest canopy. Life fills every nook and cranny of Costa Rica. Even the hostile volcanic sulfur springs, home to many microorganisms. Given the rich biodiversity of the country, our group desired to learn more about efforts to sustain Costa Rica's lush environment. And that's when we met Moscow. Moscow is in charge of sustainability projects at the Buena Vista Lodge in Guanacaste, a province in northwest Costa Rica.
Yeah, the mission, for example, it's try to join nature, taking care with the surrounding areas, respect with the environment, respect with the species, with the flora and fauna that we have.
Thanks to Moscow's environmental acumen, the Buena Vista Lodge houses this industrial-sized biodigester, which provides fresh water and methane for energy. The biodigester runs on waste produced by the lodge's daily activities and produces water that is 95 to 98% filtered.
The objective is try to clean its water. This is the main thing, to put water back at the same quality as we took. But as a byproduct, we have methane gas. Methane gas is going to be conduced for the kitchen to cook, or for water heaters, or electricity. It works with three different things. It works with a sedimentation tank, or solid separator tank. So most of the thing that is going to come from kitchen, from human manure, or actually livestock wastes that came from different kind of animals' poop. Those are going to be on the sedimentation tank to filtrate it and extend a little bit the life period time of the biodigester, and then it goes into the biodigester, which is the big anaerobic tank, when we are going to be fermented for a couple weeks and months. And after that is getting out the effluent, which is going through a sedimentation canals, which cleans the water with the water lilies, increase the cleanness of the water, and then goes to artificial ponds or artificial wetlands to increase actually the cleanness.
Based on the success of the first biodigester, Moscow decided that our group could construct another to aid the lodge. First, our group analyzed the needs of the small dairy farm that would use the biodigester's purified water. The small dairy farm houses about 9 cows and produces a sizable amount of manure per day. Equipped with statistics of manure production, our team calculated the dimensions for the new biodigester. We carefully double-checked our work to make sure that the dimensions we measured would securely house an inflated biodigester bag. Moscow checked our final calculations and helped us design the construction plan for the biodigester.
This is a couple experiences. This was one of my favorite one, because actually I saw all the passion that the groups has, and those are some topics that probably is kind of be hard at the beginning, because I start to talk to them about poop, manure, different kind of uses, and it's like a kind of nasty at the beginning and things like that. But at the time that we are talking about and use as what kind of byproduct can we obtain with the manure, actually helps. And I saw all these teams working and doing. We install a biodigester. It's really like a small one, enough to prevent pollution. And I think the more important thing here is what kind of ideas you can share when you go back to your town, to your city.
Through a group effort, we installed the biodigester bag and set up pipes for methane and water collection.
So at the end, you close a lot of different cycles. Kitchen gibbous or cows gibbous manure, kitchen gibbous water goes to the biodigester, you give them back to the kitchen methane gas, and then you're going to give to the horses or cows water with minerals to irrigate pastures. And then the laboratory give a soap that they wash everything. Soap is going to be back, and then we give back to the laboratory methane gas to make more soap. So everything is connected, it closes circles and reduces emissions into the environment. So because like I told some of the students, like everything that nature makes is perfect. Everything that nature makes is gonna break it down, complete this life cycle. But everything that sometimes humans make, it's for never break it down. That's what nature is gonna do. If we don't know what to do, nature is gonna do the same. It's pollution. So the idea from these workshops is try to tell you or try to show the students, try to share the guests and communities how they can manage, remanage the wastes to have a better social, environmental, and economic communities. When I, for example, share with people knowledge, because we don't have secrets here at this hotel. So it came emotion because I can, for example, see you some students that I was teaching the biodigester. I can imagine them doing a biodigester in, let's say, in India or in Ohio and other part of the world. That makes me really happy, but most when we don't, things like that.
Our team also helped Moscow construct 2 compost piles.
We recycle resources or organic materials to make compost. That compost is going to be like a food for plants. It has like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, like micro or macro minerals that are going to be absorbent for plants. But people sometimes say that I don't like compost because it's not like a synthetic fertilizers, that you are a synthetic fertilizer right now and probably 3 days after today you're going to see the plants like taking like a response of that application. Compost is more related to healthy soil. You have compost for today, but it's not for in 3 days you're going to be a response of the plants, but it's for the next couple months. It's for a couple years. So at the end, you are not destroying soil. You are reliving, like putting back the health of the soils. You are adding a sort of nutrients that can be added into the cycle of the plants. It is actually more focused on the compost that we did. And it's a great thing to manage waste that can be problems for mosquitoes, flies, bad odors, really aerobic process that change life of local families.
After long days of work, our team took to the jungle to test out ecotourism activities, including the hanging bridge tours, Tarzan swing, jungle slide, canopy ziplining tour, and more. We even tested our skills at other farm activities. In the end, it was tough to say goodbye to the paradise we found in Costa Rica. Our experiences helped us learn what it meant to feel Pura Vida.
Happiness, like love and share. Sometimes we humans, what we want peace and tranquility. So why we don't work that in local communities? Pura vida, friend.